Okay, part 2. I am watching this right after part 1, but I don't know. I'll probably just do this for every 2-part thing, because otherwise the story won't make as much sense with time in between them. Pretty obvious what's gonna happen. The Moon, what was her name? Nightmare Moon, she's gonna start trying to destroy shit again, and Twilight's gonna meet back up with all the main characters. They're gonna be like, oh no, bad things are happening, huh? And then they're gonna get the elements of harmony, and they're just gonna blast her. Or whatever it is they do. Then she's gonna go back to good, and there's gonna be a reveal that she wasn't actually evil. She's just being manipulated by some other villain, who's also gonna be defeated by the elements of harmony and the friendship of magic. Yeah, and then everything's gonna go back to normal. And then episode 3 and onwards is gonna be just more complete shit, filler nothingness. When I say filler, I don't necessarily mean that it's not progressing a story. I mean that it's not doing anything interesting with the characters of the world. It's just there to fill up the episode count. This is what I mean. Like, I don't know, like The Bottomless Pit in Gravity Falls, that episode is complete filler. It is no progression of story or character development, but there's still clearly some ideas the writers had they wanted to make in these little shorts. It's not just, oh, we need to fill up an episode, so fuck it, let's just pick a random idea. Oh, the amount of anger I have right now. It's so ridiculous. It's nothing even to get mad at. I'm just so... I don't even know. Okay, into the garbage. Okay, recap. This is actually... Because they blamed Discord in the last, 5 minutes of that episode, which just shows how unimportant the first, 15 minutes of that part 1 was. Because they don't need to include any of it in the recap, because none of it was important. That's how irrelevant it was. That's how fucking irrelevant it was. Oh my gosh. Not even the show included it. Well, I guess adding stuff to the intro as new characters are introduced, that's a minor thing I can appreciate. It's really annoying when shows just have these weird intros that are just completely out of, they don't make sense anymore. Like Star kind of had that, with the season 4 using the same intro as season 3. The studio just wouldn't let them, but it's just so stupid. That line just felt like a joke. I have one thing to do. I must destroy you. I don't know, for some reason it makes me think of Sonic. I don't know why. She just got shot. You can tell how little I care about this when the main leader just gets fucking killed. Is she actually dead? There's no fucking way she's actually dead. Yeah, okay, she's fine. There's this more shit that just was never introduced, and oh, here it is to save the day. Oh, is she actually just gonna banish her? They gotta have some explanation for this, though. They can't just be like, oh, she's evil now, so now we gotta banish her. There has to be a reason. I'm sure there's gonna be one by the end. Okay, obviously Celestia's gonna win. Oh wait, is she actually not gonna win? Wait, what? So Celestia's banished to the moon? That was supposed to be really dramatic and serious, and it was just so funny. I don't think this is supposed to be funny, but it's just so dumb, it's funny. I guess this is another thing. Everything that happens, for example, in Avatar, here's this card. Everything that happens in Avatar is so believable because they build up the world to be this thing that makes sense and everything is very well established and defined. But with this thing, nothing feels established before... He took your tail. Oh wait, is Discord actually the villain? He's the one controlling everything. Because why is Luna back to Luna and not Nightmare, idiot?
With them we shall defeat you.
Did they really just say that? The elements of harmony. With them we will defeat you. And I guess this is a flashback. Okay. Wait, was he laughing when they was first introduced? There's been some interesting continuity. I guess there's a lot more interest with the story now. Things are happening. Actually happening. It's something to follow. Yep, the tree of harmony. The thing that was never introduced or built up or established or anything. The amount, there's been 3 seasons for them to build up any of this, and they just didn't. They built up Luna and Celestia. That's it. They didn't do. There's so many things they could have done that they just didn't. No, it's not rocks. It's a rockigator, a crocodile, whatever. This is a weird thing. Okay, so they're concerned about her becoming gone with then there'd be no princesses. So what? Again, every scene that's supposed to be sad or emotional or impactful is so fucking hilarious because of how stupid it is. Discord is the only good character in this show. He has a personality and motivation. Also kind of makes sense for him to be giving this exposition to her. So there's something. Oh, look at that. He's riding on her neck like he should be, instead of on her ass, which looks creepy as all hell. I'm like, okay, there's some little details like Rainbow's flying, obviously, but then even though Fluttershy can fly, but she doesn't because she's nervous about it. It does feel very out of character, actually, for the friends to tell her to leave. I guess this is the same place that the second they like fought Moon in the what's it called? The second episode of the show. Like that doesn't even, I don't get. It's so out of character for them to want to send her home. Like why would they? What? Okay, this has some like that. I don't know what it was about that like weird hands like squirting shit onto Twilight. That just had some like alien porn vibes. Like that's what I'd imagine alien porn looks like. So what are they just gonna tangle up the heads or hands? I guess. Like there are actually a lot of just random little things that Star basically did the same thing, but obviously Star came out after this. Like there was some scene in Star where there's like a dragon as a Hydra, I think, with a bunch of heads, and Star basically did the same thing where they're like, "Oh, come and get me," and then they tangled up all the heads in a knot. I guess they're just gonna put all their elements into the slots, and then that's gonna save the tree. What? They have to give it them? No way! Isn't the whole point they're connected no matter what? Oh, for fuck's sake. There it is. Fucking friendship of magic is gonna save the day again. It's the same fucking thing every time. That's not a joke or exaggeration. It's the same exact thing every time, without fail. Oh no, she's getting all screwed up. She's gonna be killed, oh no. But here comes the magic bullshit to save them. Oh look, everything is defeated because the magic of friendship is just too strong. Wow, isn't this so surprising and interesting? Wasn't this a great story with so many interesting moments and stuff? Wow, wasn't this great? Fucking hell. It's the same damn thing every time. And then there's these two assholes back to normal, like nothing happened. Come on. I guess I didn't predict that they'd have to give up the elements, but that's it. It's the only thing I didn't predict. Wait, are they gonna get them back? Don't tell me they're actually gonna get them back. That would completely undermine the sacrifice. It's a weird locked box. Oh, is this actually gonna be a story? They're gonna have to look for all six keys like a video game.
Master Beastie with your magic necklaces.
God damn. Seriously, Discord is the only good character. He's like in a whole realm above everything else. So I guess Discord planted some seeds before he was evil, or when he was still evil. Oh, that's what these black thingies were. Like that makes sense for Discord to do that because he has a character. For him to not give him that information, that actually makes sense. He's the only good character. He's the only actual character too. Everyone else is either nothing or described by one word. Characters are so dumb and boring. What? I don't get why Twilight just made like a purple star, or what that had to do with anything. I guess it's just she's the princess as well. Whatever. Ends, finally. Literally everything I said that would happen happened, except there was no other villain kind of actually no, I was sort of right about that. Okay, so right away, there's a couple things I want to mention. There were so many scenes in this that were actually clearly supposed to be intense and emotional and serious, but and there was not even an attempt at a joke. It's not like it was just them trying to be funny. They were trying to be completely serious, but they just did it in such a weird way, and I just thought it was hilarious. Like there's a point where the Luna goes evil and she like shoots Celestia, and she's just like falling on the ground. Her body is just limp, not moving at all. And it looks like she's dead, and I just started laughing. Like it's just hilarious. Oh my gosh. It's not supposed to be funny. It's so stupid. It's funny. That's what it is. It's actually so dumb. It's funny. Okay, so plot. This episode has an actual plot because the first episode was just a bunch of nothingness set up. So it starts out with Twilight still in the vision of Moon, I'll just call her Moon. Moon becoming evil. Then there's this fight between Moon and Celestia, and then Celestia tries to banish Moon, but then Celestia is like damaged or whatever. And then Twilight drinks the potion again and gets another flashback and sees something about Discord getting defeated, like defeated for the first time. Then they go in the forest, and then the other 5 main characters go really out of character, and they're like, oh, you shouldn't be here because too dangerous, you're the princess, can't have you getting hurt. Then she leaves, and then she's like, why did I just leave? And then she comes back, and then they find this tree that was in the vision, the flashback. They give the elements of harmony to the tree, and then everything's happy and saved. That's the episode. Definitely better than part 1 by a long shot. Things actually happened. There was attempts at making emotional scenes. There's actually a few well-timed jokes with Discord, because Discord is the only good thing about this show, honestly. He actually has an interesting personality and character and motivations, and the things he does make sense. It's like established and like it works. Every other character is so fucking bland and boring. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, there's at the end when they like save the tree, they get this like locked box and there's 6 locked keys, so I guess that's gonna be important, I guess. Like maybe that'll be like the ongoing plot of this season, and so then there could actually be something with that. It'll be like a video game, like one of those collectathons, like, oh, you must collect the 10 artifacts to save the magic item thingy and unlock the secrets and defeat the bad guy. It's like every video game ever, but now it's a TV show. I don't know, I guess those keys could go somewhere interesting. I don't know, knowing what's happened in the last 3 seasons, it'll probably just all be done in one episode and be really boring and somehow be extremely slow. I don't know, I give this 5 out of 10 actually. Not because it was well made or anything, but because it was actually just so dumb it was funny. This is one of the funniest episodes so far. It's like not because it was supposed to be funny, not because there was actual jokes, but because it was just so dumb. I just couldn't help but laugh. You can also tell just how bad the show is at making you care about the character, or at least making me care about the characters, when it looks like one of the main leader people is just fucking dead, and then I just start laughing at her. Oh my god.